Rachel Brimley is delayed for traffic, and she'll be here in about 10 minutes, and then we'll put together her session.
take just a second to start up. It's been a doozy of a morning. Well, not to further delay, I'll go ahead and get started. When my computer starts up, we'll get on track. But so thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
That's odd from Mayor and Council. This is going to serve as our third public hearing for the fiscal year 2026-2025 tax digest millage rate. We're going to start with a little bit of edification to begin.
Excuse me, before we further, don't we need to go into the public hearing? Make a motion to go into the public hearing? Okay. I need a motion to go into the public hearing.
I'll make a motion to go into public hearing.
I'll second.
All in favor, show of hands. Passed.
All right, so we'll continue. So we'll start with a few definitions to help explain how the millage rate is calculated to come up with the property taxes that are due. The first term is the millage rate, which is the property tax rate that is applied to the market value and assessed value of a parcel to determine the property taxes that are due. The next term is the market value or assessed value, which is the estimated amount that property can be bought or sold on also known as the fair market value. The assessed value here in the state of Georgia is calculated at 40% of that market value. So we use an example where your home value is fair market value is $250,000. So at 40%, its corresponding assessed value would be $100,000. So to bring this calculation fully to your property tax due, we have the market value at $250,000. We apply the assessed calculation of 40% to come up with the $100,000 assessed value. That's known as your taxable value. And then to that, we apply the millage rate. And here in 2024, it was 6.76. And the city of Statham, so that would calculate to a property tax value of $676. You'll also hear the term used of a rollback rate. The rollback rate is the millage rate that would generate the same amount of revenue if it was applied to the current value of property that was on last year's tax digest. So that's a confusing way to say that it takes the inflation factor out of your property tax revenues. So when we look at the 2025 digest for the city of Statham, and really for any jurisdiction, there are two types of growth in a digest. There's growth due to reassessments, which is the value increases of your home. If your fair market value last year was $250 and it's $300 this year, you've increased your fair market value of your home, and that's called a reassessment growth. And then there's also growth from new or improved properties where you might have construction or additions onto an existing property. Here in the city of Statham for the 2025 digest, we had a very balanced growth ratio here. It was 35% in reassessments and 65% in new and improved properties. So that's a good balance. We also look at the spread of growth and value in the digest across property tax class categories. So that's like your residential versus industrial, commercial, agricultural. And here in the city of Statham, we're significantly heavy in the residential area. There's 73% of your digest is residential, followed by 14% commercial and 8% industrial. So we actually started these budget hearings or millage hearings and budget process recommending a millage rate of 6.75. The current rate is 6.76 and the rollback rate is 6.402. We have highlighted in these hearings the impact that inflation has had on the city of Statham specifically, and some citywide expenditures that we're having to factor into our fiscal year 26 budget that are represent inflationary growth. Some of those examples are group health insurance estimate increasing about 15%. Our workers' comp is increasing about 3%. We're including COLA and merit ranges for personnel. And we also have property and liability insurance increasing at 5.4%. Those are all generally inflationary increases, and so fortunately we have other revenue streams that are being cultivated and strengthened to help offset some of those costs, but not so much so that we can fully roll back the millage rate. So through this process and through these hearings, we've actually adjusted our recommended millage rate to be 6.65, and that's what will be presented for adoption following this hearing. So I welcome any questions, look forward to comments, questions, or anything I can do to help through the process.
No questions? Hearing no questions, I need a motion to come out of public hearing.
Make a motion to come out of public hearing.
I need a second. All in favor, show of hands. Passed. I need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor, show of hands. Passed. This meeting is now adjourned.
Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah.
No, you're good.
Cheryl said you were coming in on 2.